growing up, you got families at home, young kids.
Yeah.
How much has that changed your schedule, your like personal sleep schedule, the way you take care of yourself on the road?
It's actually, I think it's made us all a lot more focused in a strange way. I mean, we're becoming more responsible, and back in the day it was like party till you drop, and every night we're just kind of going huge. And nowadays, I mean, most of us are kind of in our upper 30s now, and a lot of the guys married with kids, and it's I think it's made us more focused and more like health conscious and stuff. A lot of the guys trying to like just take care of themselves a little bit better on the road, and
Right.
and just pick and choose your nights a little bit more.
Doesn't that trip you out to a certain extent?
Yeah.
And I mean, you guys grew up together.
Yeah.
And seeing how you're maturing and still, having the career of a rock star in a touring band, and be able to balance the two.
It still gets pretty nuts, but
Yeah.
it's kind of like this duality that almost all of us are living now. When we're home, it's your dad and your husband and whatever role you're filling. And then out here, it's like just do the best you can on stage to perform well and get the crowd hyped and have a good time too. So
Right.
it's kind of this balance. It's this kind of funny like duality, really dual
Yeah.
lifestyle thing.
Yeah. Do you
so.
feel like you got two completely
Totally.
different lives? Yeah.
Yeah, this is like here we're like it's like a Batman thing. Bruce
Yeah.
Wayne at home, and out here is walking around in a costume, and but it's fun, man. We don't take it too seriously. Like
Right.
we are out here who we also are at home. It's not like we put makeup on and wear weird costumes and shit like that. But
True.
we just have fun. And
Yeah, but even at the same time, having the compound, a place where you can go and not only hang out but rehearse and record, does it feel like now that you have like a real job, almost like a 9 to 5? And do you have like a schedule when you guys aren't on the road where you go to the studio like 5 days a week, starting at a certain time?
it's not super structured like that. I mean, all the guys are pretty laid back, so it's kind of like, oh hey, we're gonna have like, for instance, last 2 weeks ago, Don Carlos was in town.
Yeah.
And so Kyle called me. He's like, hey, do you have a couple days free? Don's coming in town. He wants to record. And a few of the guys just came down. We were recording. It kind of just happens.
Okay.
And then I won't hear from anyone for a few days. And it's like, oh, hey, we're going to try to rehearse these few days and stuff. So there's a little bit of, you're kind of on call, but it's not like, okay, it's 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. But it does feel a little bit like, like we were talking about before.
Right, yeah.
Like, okay, bye, honey, I got to go to work now. And
Gotta
it's
go to
like
work.
7 p.m. Everyone's getting home from their regular gig.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
All of us are going to start our day.
She
So
packs you a dinner and then
Yeah.
you're on your way.
take some snacks and go down, play music all night, and come home at midnight. And yeah, it's fun.
Right? Do you ever feel like a little guilty when, say, the kids are acting up? You're like, I got to go to work, and then come home like, oh, it's such a long day at work, when you know that you really just played Xbox for like 6 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel guilty because we have two little ones, both
Right.
two young girls under 2 years old. So my wife's got her hands full. When I'm not around, we don't really have a lot of extended family to help us at this point. So, she's chasing them, and there's diapers and food flying everywhere. And so it's a bit of a chaos at home. But,
Right. But you
but-
got to go make some money.
Yeah,
Yeah.
daddy's got to go to work. I mean,
Yeah, and sometimes the creative process calls for,
Yeah.
Xbox and Grand Theft Auto.
Absolutely. Hey, what's up? It's Rymo from Slightly Stoopid. You're watching TMI All Access.